Welcome to another News of the Bizarre. News scanned around the world to be found bizarre. A principal in Valley, Alabama wants to stockpile cans of corn and peas in classrooms for students to hurl at possible intruders as a last resort defense. In a letter Friday, W.F. Burns Middle School principal Priscella Holley asked parents to have each student bring an 8-ounce canned item. We realize at first this may seem odd, however it is a practice that would catch an intruder off guard, she wrote in a letter published by the TV station WHNT in Huntsville. The canned items would stun the intruder or even knock him out until the police arrive. Holley wrote the canned food items will give the students a sense of empowerment to protect themselves and will make them feel secure in case an intruder enters their classroom. The school is in Valley, Alabama, part of the Chambers County school system. Chambers County School Superintendent Kelly Hodge told the Associated Press on Tuesday that school staff has been working with Auburn's University Department of Public Safety on training to respond to such emergencies. However, Chance Corbett, Auburn's Associate Director of Public Safety, said he had actually referred the school to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency for active shooter trainer after learning Monday that school officials wanted the training. School, Hodge told the AP, use cans or other items as weapons would be as a last resort for students unable to evacuate, she said. Teachers are taught to barricade classroom doors if an intruder is in school. If that fails, the cans and items such as textbooks could be used, she said. If somebody's going to force their way through, then at least resort you would start throwing objects you could get your hands on.
Good morning, John and Randy. I can tell you that I just learned that about 35 people from the, Good morning, John and Randy. I can tell you that I just...
In Gainesville, Georgia, police and funeral directors in Gainesville have a mystery on their hands. Someone is breaking into hearses and stealing the stretchers used to carry deceased people. Gainesville Police Corporal Kevin Hallbrook said thieves have broken into vehicles at 2 funeral homes recently, and investigators are using surveillance video to try and find suspects. Jimmy Brewer, who owns Ward's Funeral Homes, tells WSB-TVD that his surveillance camera captured someone pulling up in a silver minivan. The suspect shines a light into the vehicle and bashes in the windows of a hearse. Billy Hendricks, who operates Memorial Parks, funeral homes, and cemeteries, says the funeral directors aren't certain what the motive might be. New stretchers can range from $1,800 to well over $4,000.
Ёбаный в рот!
Police in Rochester, New Hampshire says a man suspected of stealing money from a gas station was captured about an hour later after he crashed his car while driving drunk. WMUR-TV reports that police arrested 27-year-old Daniel Wilson after responding to the accident scene on Charles Street near Knight Street around 3 p.m. Saturday. Police says he crossed the double yellow line and crashed into a parked car. He was charged with driving while intoxicated and authorized the use of propelled vehicles. Justin Bieber has been offered $2 million for only a few hours of work in a gay porn film. Power bottom Johnny Rapid of the popular gay porn site made the offer in the video above after seeing Justin's Bieber in those infamous Calvin Klein ads saying that he'd do most of the work. The offer came only a day after Justin Bieber reportedly accidentally crashed a meeting among the Log Cabin Republicans, a gay organization with the Republican Party. He initially went unnoticed, according to members. That's because he looked like a butcher version of Miley Cyrus, according to Ben Coleman, the event chairman. I went downstairs and someone I knew said, "Did you see that Justin Bieber went upstairs?" I went back and looked around the corner and saw the group, and literally I didn't see Justin Bieber. I saw a bunch of girls. I got a closer look and said, "Oh yeah, that's Biebs for sure." But he looked like a butcher version of Miley Cyrus. That may be how to explain why Keith Richards is so impressed with the wannabe Bieber. And then it goes back to conspiracy theory that I believe that Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus are the same person. And those are your News of the Bizarre. Stay weird and bizarre, and you might be featured here right on the News of the Bizarre.